Well, here we are, Super Bowl 58, Radio Row. It's Las Vegas, and well, Rob Ryan's sitting down, one of the great defensive coordinators, defensive minds of all time, and he's got to stare at all this Chiefs stuff. Look at this Chiefs helmet. I'm sorry, I didn't want to offend you or anything, Coach.
Well,
but...
I'm coaching with the Raiders, so yeah,
exactly.
I know these guys really well, but tons of respect, obviously, for them, and Andy and Spagnuolo, and obviously Patrick Mahomes and those great players.
Well, your defensive mind got us once this season with the Raiders there. What did you see on the offense, how the Chiefs' offense has changed and how they've grown through the playoffs?
Well, the Chiefs are the Chiefs. They're tremendous, and first of all, they're so well coached, obviously, and but with Patrick Mahomes, he's best offensive player in the league without question, and we're fortunate we have the best defensive player in Max Crosby. So, but that was they're incredibly hard to beat. They're very well coached, and I think they say they changed and all this. Well, I really don't see. I just know they're a great football team, and they were from the first week. I get it, they lost, but to now, this team's a great team, and you have to be great in every facet if you have a chance to beat them. And so they're still playing, and hopefully, we can play them next year and get after them, and we'll see what happens.
Well, as a senior defensive assistant for the Raiders, watching what the Chiefs were doing and what they were leading up to that game, which was they were turning the ball over, the receivers were actively hurting the team. I think that it was the Raiders defense scored 14 points in 7 seconds in that game. So looking at what the Chiefs were at that time, how do you feel like they were able to sort of right the ship, keep it together, make this playoff run? And it's kind of miraculous that they're here, because it looked like they were going a sinking ship themselves.
Yeah, this business is a long season, so you can't be great every week. It's hard to do, but they had a couple hiccups along the way, like every team does. But remember, this is a Super Bowl team. They were the champions last year, and look, they're not going to give anything away, so they just got better, and that's what good teams do. And so it's no surprise they're so well coached, but they have the leadership of the players as well, and obviously they got a lot better. They're playing great. Scores. Their scores are down. Whatever. Stop. Andy Reid knows how to win, and this is the team to beat, and until somebody can knock off the champion, that's what it's going to be.
Yeah, we're so thankful to get to talk to you and your great defensive mind. And how do the 49ers go into this game and look to stop a Patrick Mahomes? They've got some good players on defense. You guys got the best one in Max Crosby, like you said, but they got Nick Bosa, Chase Young, Warner, Greenlaw.
Oh, they're loaded.
Javarius Ward, sure.
Right, they're loaded. So, they're going to have their work cut out for them. The biggest thing is you can't let Andy identify what you're doing, because if he knows what you're in trouble. They start fast, like always. They always start super fast. But after 2 or 3 series, they kind of got an identity of what you're doing. And once they figure that out, look out. And that's the biggest difference when you play an Andy Reid team as opposed to, most coaches in the league. And, my last time I was in Kansas, I was at Hutch JUCO, killing everybody. We were number 1 in the country in defense.
Love it.
But then we ran into Coffeyville, and man, they were loaded. So I don't know what happened in that game, but
shout out to Coach Jason Brown. I think he's over here somewhere now.
Good luck with you guys, and we'll see you plenty next year. Believe me, it's on.
Well, Antonio Pierce is getting hired real quick. Coach Pierce, we saw him around here yesterday. The energy and the intensity that he brings, the great mind as a former player. Let's talk about him and kind of what he means to this organization. Obviously, the players were all in. It seems like a good symmetry and a lot of good coaches in this league now in the AFC West.
Oh, absolutely, and believe me, he's the ultimate guy to work for. He was tremendous to take over. What he did during the season when things weren't going well, and to galvanize our team, which he did, and our young quarterback. We took off so. It's going to be exciting. AP's himself, and that's the best thing about him. And he's going to be a terrific coach.
Well, we know you see this Chiefs gear here, but we are good friends with George Atkinson. I hope you know him well.
I love George. Yeah,
he's been on our show for 12 years running.
Yeah.
We've been going for 12 years.
Good.
We love him.
Yeah, I know he wants to take swings at you, but kind of like I do. But
Forearm
no,
shiver.
I appreciate it, guys. Oh yeah, he'd hit you with a good forearm. He would.
Yeah.
But
definitely an honor. Thank you so much.
Yeah, good seeing you guys,
Yep.
and good luck this week.
Yeah, thank you
you.
so much.
Yep.